Alright everybody, today we got something interesting. We have the Jack-O-Lantern pickup truck, aka the Pumpkin Mobile. Do you see this pumpkin? Do you see what we're building today? We're building you your own car. Now, this is one of those small little just random Lego sets. It is for ages 8 plus, but I am definitely above 8 years old, so we are going to be building this. Now, what else can we see about it? It seems like the top, oh, it comes with a little skeleton guy. Cool. So we get a skeleton guy and a pumpkin guy. Do you see that pumpkin? We get a pumpkin guy in here. Now, without further ado, oh, look at him yawn. He's so cute. Now, without further ado, it's 177 pieces. So let's get this box open, get the pieces on the table, and then we'll be back when we're done. All right, just like that, we now have everything kind of open. Not fully open, but kind of open. It should be relatively quick to build, but take a look. We get 4 different bags that we have to put together, and a little instruction manual that is somewhat bent. So, there's really not that many pieces, so I don't think looking through this is going to be that much of a challenge, but I'm going against what I usually do, but we're going to do it like this. Sleepy Man's going to be watching us the whole time. He's not going to be watching. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be watching, but he will be participating. No reaction to me sticking the finger in his mouth. This is crazy. This guy's crazy. I love this guy. Now, let's get straight into the building. Let's open it up. You're really tired today. You're just over there yawning. Look at him. He's gonna turn around in his box and find a better position. Is that a better position for you? Do you enjoy looking out the windows more? Guess he likes looking out the windows. Now, so the first thing we need is this big plate right here. So let's slowly move this to the side. Now, so bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, and then we put bag 4 on the side because there's nothing for you guys to look at besides Spaceman and Horseman. And the guy on the tracks. I don't think he's having a good day, so he laid down in the middle of the tracks. We're not gonna ask why, we're just gonna go with it. Now, first thing we do is put together Pumpkin Farmer Joe. Now here we go, so we take his body, take his feet. I tend to put the feet on backwards a lot, so let's make sure it's not backwards. Yeah, this is the correct way. And his head. He's got a little smiling face with some sweat. It looks like he's a hard-working guy. He's got some sweat tears. He could be in a gang. We don't know yet. The sweat marks could be tattoos. That'd be really bad if it was. Now, the other thing I like to do is when I do put on the hats, if I could put the hat on, I like to not put them on straight. I like to curve it a little bit like Indiana Jones, give him a nice cool cowboy hat. So we are done. Now onto the actual building. So we take one of these green pieces and we attach it like so. And from here, obviously, we flip the page and then we find the next 2 brown pieces, which look to be, here's one of them. And what do we do for the second one? Where is the second one? Here's the second one. This build should be relatively fast. I don't think this is gonna take more than, I don't know, half an hour to do. This can't be that big of a build. I think we're building the axle to the car now, or at least part of the wheels. The wheels look really nice. They look really small too. So this should be a nice display piece, I'm thinking. Now, so we take one of these, put that on, and then we take one of these and put this on. That did not snap at all. I thought that would have had a nice snap. Then we move on to page number 4. Wow, this build is actually pretty straightforward and easy. I didn't think it'd be this smooth, but this is quite the smooth build. And then we get one of these. Go ahead, come on, there we go, come on. Now, Pumpkin wants none of this. He just wants to sleep. He's already half asleep. His eyes are just barely open as a natural reflex. This guy's already passed out. Hello? His eyes are just barely open. He's out for the count. He's a tired guy today. He was running around all day, causing trouble, causing mayhem. Pumpkin he's a good guy, but he's really a sleepy guy. He's a sleepy guy, that's for sure. Now, we build the front wheels of the car, or the front. I wonder, is this gonna be the front or the back of the car? I wonder if this is gonna be the front. I'm thinking this is gonna be the front, but I don't know. So let's flip over to page, we're already 12 pages in. Jeez, look at that. We take this and we put that over here, and then we take that last little interesting piece this little, I think these are Lego pieces, but I think these are what they call Technic pieces. Because I think when you see stuff like these holes and everything, they're Technic pieces. I could be wrong. You guys let me know, but I'm pretty sure those are called Technic pieces. Ain't no genius, but, oh, so now we put the front of the car, put that on like that, and then the 2 brown dots, put 1 and number 2. I'm thinking that's the front of the car. That can't not be the front of the car. Yep, look at that. I was right. Front of the car. Put the steering wheel in. You're getting another rotation in there, Pumpkin. Another workout rotation. We put this orange piece on. This isn't really orange. This is like burnt Sierra color. Something along those lines, because this is orange. But is this pumpkin orange? Could be pumpkin orange. I'm thinking this burnt Sierra color is closer to pumpkin. Look at that. That's a way closer match than this. That's definitely more of a pumpkin color right there in my opinion. But what do I know? So let's put this piece on just like so and flip the page. And from here, next white tile. We're almost done bag 1. Wow, that was really fast. So we take these 2 brown pieces, put them on so. That had a good snap to it, I think. And then we put the back of the car on. So we take the back of the car and put it just like that. And then we got 3 pieces left, so it must be on the next page. Yep. So here's an extra piece that we will attach at the end of the build. For now, you sit next to Spaceman. Like my favorite Lego minifigure right there, Spaceman. And then we put, oh, there's a secret compartment in here. I'm really tempted just to throw that in there. So in the future, when you pick the car up, it's gonna shake and rattle. Pumpkin likes a shaking sound. I made a new cat toy invention again, the pumpkin car, the shaker. And you like that, Pumpkin? Not so tired anymore, are you? Now, bag number 2. Get straight into it. Let's put this over. Let's just, ooh, this is a nice, I like this green. This is a nice green color. That looks really nice. So does that purple? Yeah, purple. I thought it was blue originally because it was on the blue tile, but Bristol board of blue. Don't worry, we got the Lego room in the making, so whenever that happens. And it's so hard not to bother you. Can't help it, I gotta bother him. Now, on the back of the car, putting on the tail lights. So the first thing we need is this piece here, and we put it into the middle, and then we put on the tail lights, which are the purple ones we were looking at earlier. Isn't this so nice? Pumpkin, how's your hair in places I haven't even touched yet? What? Now we spin the car over and put the front of the car on. And the front is gonna have 1 piece, and the arms are actually going in this orientation. And then the second one is going in the same orientation again, so upwards. And then we put the 2 front parts on. Where are they? I think this is 1, and then we have part number 2 right over here. Oh, do we get an extra tail light again too? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like the tail lights, they're really nice. I'm telling you, he loves the shaking. This guy loves the shaking. Now, next page. Wow, we're already a quarter way through the book, or almost halfway through the book, to be honest. Wow. Oh, that's cool. So we put the bone in the front. It's like a Flintstones mobile. It just needs to be a hole in the floor. That'd be a cool IP crossover if they did the Flintstones. That would be pretty cool in my opinion. Now, we take these brown slanted pieces and we put them by the driver's door. Or not the door, but the driver's area. Put them on so. Then we continue on to the next page. And we take 2 of these oranges and we put them onto here. Pumpkin, do you like the car, man? Are you gonna participate or are you just gonna sleep through this whole thing? Are you gonna participate or not? And then we take 2 seats, and one of my seats happens to have a tire connected to it. And we attach it. So we're just gonna put it on first and then we'll attach the headlights. So we put it on like this. Keep them nice and organized, nice and shaped out. And then we put on the green lights. So 1 and number 2. Where are you? 1 and number 2. Looks beautiful. And from here, we flip the page once more, and we start building out the pumpkin car. So first things first, you take the big one, attach it like so. Take the second big one. I was gonna say, where's the second one? But you take that one, and then we finish it off with 2 smaller ones in between. And if, yep, that's the first one. And where's the second one? Oh no, put it on the wrong side. Thank God we got it off. I thought there would be 2. Sometimes thinking ahead does not work. Gotta follow the instructions. Now, what does it say to do? It says put this on. So 1 and 2. Easy peasy. The car's actually come along pretty nice in the front. I'm liking the design. Now, if this was like you can make this into a pickup truck. It's actually a really nice base for a pickup truck, I'm thinking. And then we top it off with a nice little 2x1. Boom. Oh, look at that. We build a windshield too out of this nice green color. In the booklet, the green, it looks more yellow than it does green, but in real life, man, that's a really nice green color. I enjoy that color. And then we straighten it out to make sure they are nice and even, and the car looks even nicer now. Pumpkin, what do we got on the next page, huh? Are you gonna participate at any point or no? I guess not. I guess he does not want to participate. So if we take a look, it looks like the big spikes are on the outside because these are actually 2 different sizes. So big spike on the outside and then big spike on the outside once again, just like that. Man, I'm abusing this guy. I'm sorry. I really want to attach him now, but I know it's going to cause a problem later on. And we're not going to do that. Ooh, these green pieces now. Ooh, how are we attaching these? Oh, I see. So this piece attaches to here, just like so. It's a really interesting green piece. I don't know what these vines are, but look at these green pieces. Look at the way that's shaped. That is quite nice. Quite like that. And then we put the next one on this side, just like that. So now it's got ears, Pumpkins, like you. It has ears. Oh, cool. So we take one of these weird Technic pieces, or not Technic pieces, but we take one of these weird pieces and we stick a spider on. Why does their spider have more detail than mine? What? Their spider actually has detail. This spider does not. That's not fair. Their spider has white outlines like Spider-Man, like Venom. What is this? Why don't I get that? Doesn't matter. We will put this on. So stick it in, twist the spider, and he should be something like that. Now we need this one green piece and then we put it in the middle. We still have the shaking sound and we have some stuff in the middle. Now, oh, this is nice. So we take 4 of those green bushes and we start attaching. So it looks like it goes from the center that way and then from the center that way. And then again, we repeat the same steps. So we put it into the center that way and then center and that way. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, we work on 4 tires, so tire number 1 should be relatively simple. I don't think any of these tires are different sizes, so I think they all should just plop on, but I could be wrong, but that's a much better plop on technique like that. Boom, look at that, look how fast that is now. Pop it on, and then I assume we put the wheels on. Pumpkin, we're gonna have a rolling car soon. Car's gonna be able to roll. Are you excited? Because I am. I like builds like this. They're nice, short, simple, and fun to do. It does roll. Look at that. Wow, that is quite nice. Now, the only problem is we can't put any more stuff in our secret storage compartment now because it's just gonna be too hard to access. Unless I rip the bottom off, but that I'm not gonna do either. But the car moved, look at that. Oh, it knocked over the Lego man. Now, let's flip the page and let's continue on because we're getting close. Egg number 3. So we're left over with all this stuff. Wow, we're gonna have to find the place to add most of this at the end. Not really sure where, but we will come to that when the problem happens. Oh, this is cool. We're building the jack-o'-lantern now. So egg number 3 is here. And it says we need to take the base plate and add 2 orange plates to it. Which, do we have 2 orange plates? These plates are definitely yellow and not orange. So that's plate number 1 and then plate number 2. What do we do from here? We put the black frame around it. And then from there, we fill in the center with these little black, or these orange tiles, not black tiles. And it's funny, I actually have a bunch of these orange tiles, just longer. I have a use button tile. And then from there, we take the 2 red blocks. And at this point, it doesn't matter, but I don't want to take that risk. So I'm gonna put it where it says it's supposed to be. We'll put the car a little bit further back and then the 2 white pieces face outwards. 1 and here's number 2. So now we have a little base to the pumpkin, I guess. Pumpkin's own private base. And then from here, we start putting on the gray pieces. So it looks like the red side has 1 and 2, and then we flip it. And then we have 1, and then I assume we flip again, and the red side has 1 and 2, and then we flip it 1 last time, and 3. This really doesn't look like a pumpkin at the moment. This looks like a cube. Now, we take the white top, and then we put the black top on top of it, just like that. And we have a hidden storage compartment area. It's like a stick your finger in there. That's about it. That's about as much as you could get into that small space. And then from there, we tile off the top. So again, we're gonna hold it in the orientation that the book has it. And then from there, start filling it in. So 1, and 2, and then number 3. And then from there, we fill in the last 2, which is 1 and 2. And then, see, on the white side, we put did you see that? That was a cool flip. Now, where is it? And we take this. Why does this orange look different than those oranges? That is a different shade of orange for sure. This is more, I like this orange, whatever this one is, because this is darker than this orange, but brighter than the burnt Sierra color from earlier. That is a really nice orange color. I don't know what that's from. Now, it looks like we need to build 2 of these. So first thing, we take this, and then we take our other piece, we flip, and we put 1, and then 1 and 2. Here we go. And then it looks like we build out the orange part. So it's actually in this orientation. And then we put these bad boys on. So 1, 2. No, we're gonna have to put on all 8, but I'm sure it's gonna be on the next page. Please tell me it'll be on the next page. It's gonna be on the next page. So we are building 2 of these, and it's gonna take 8 of those pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and then here comes part number 8. And that finishes the roof, and then we put 1 tile in the middle and 2 dots on either end. It'd be nice if it would click in, but it does not seem to want to click in. Why not? Why don't you want to cooperate from the video and give the people want clicks? People want clicks, man. Now, and then we finally finish it off with a bottom orange piece on both of them. And we still have no use for the skull or the pumpkin head. Interesting. I wonder what those are going to be for. I assume we're going to put them inside, maybe? Why isn't this? There we go. So we built 2 of these, and it shows that we put them on the red sides. So on the red side and sideways. No, sorry, like that. Whoops, not sideways, but that ways. So we have the first side of the pumpkin, or 2 out of 4 sides of the pumpkin. And then we have more leftover bricks again, which I assume we're gonna need for something. This is an interesting Lego head, look at that. It's literally just orange, nothing on it. Whereas this one, it's got a happy skull. And let's actually take a look. Let's compare it to one of the older skulls we have. So on the older skull, as you can see, he looks, I wanna say this guy looks menacing. This guy, in my left hand, he just looks happy. This guy looks menacing. And how times have changed, right, Pumpkin? How times have changed? Who's a good guy? Does my finger taste good? Why do you like to bite my fingers, man? Why? This guy just nibbles on the fingers and then licks me. What a good guy. Now, we'll put the spaceman back, put him back into his operational position, and we'll put our extra pieces off to the side. Oh no, you stick. So we take 1, we put the top on, and we stick them in here. And then we take 1. It doesn't say to put 1 on top of here, but the more pieces we get to remove, the better, in my opinion. So we stick them in there like that. Now, we're on to bag 4, the very last one. This build is coming along really fast. Like, this is actually fast. What's the first thing we have to do? We have to build the top of the pumpkin. Cool, so we take one of these really long ones, and then we put a single dot, and then with that single dot, we put on one of these beige plates, sideways. Put it on so, and from here, we attached these thingies. So we attach 1, and then we attach another one on the other side, 2. Nice orange plate. And then from the orange plate, we need 1 more dot on the far side, and we need 1 more beige plate as well, which I missed. So we need 1 more beige plate, just like so. And then from here, we start decorating the corners. Here we go, here comes the hard parts. Actually, what am I saying hard part? Why would this be hard? It's actually kind of the easier parts. Listen, these sets may be for 8-year-olds, but they're kind of hard at times. I always wonder how they determine the age rating. There's gotta be a system to it. Is it pieces? Is it complexity of pieces? Then again, how do you determine complexity of pieces? What is it though? I don't know. So I need 4 more of, I found 1. Come on, why didn't that attach? So we have 1, and then we have number 2. Where's number 3 and 4? Here we go. Piece 3 and then piece 4. And Pumpkin is making my allergies go through the roof right now. Why? Must be because he bit my finger, man. And then here's the magic piece. Where is the magic piece? Flat. Here it is, flat. So flat goes in the center, and then 1 and 1. And what side does this go? This doesn't go on the top. Oh, this goes on this side. Look at that. We got the pumpkin coming along. Do you see this pumpkin? What do you think? Do you think this is a good build so far? I think it's a good build. He's not interested in the build. So now we build the exact same thing. So off memory, we're gonna see how much this we can complete. So if I remember correctly, it was 1, not off memory, because this is actually completely different. So we are not gonna be doing that. So we're gonna put this piece in the center. And then from here, oh, we still are building a platform, but it's gonna be a different type of platform, I see. So I'm assuming we're probably 150 pieces in. I think we're close to being done. And from here, we hold it like this, and then we take 2 of these. So we got 1 and number 2. And then what do we do from here? We put on 2 more gray pieces. So 1 and 2. This is gonna be a really nice build to just have displayed, because it's so small, it's so simple, but yet it looks so elegant. Looks so beautiful. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and then we need 2 of the orange corner pieces. 1, and here's corner piece number 2. So it's looking pretty nice. I flip the page to one of the last, and then we put 1 more orange on this end. And then what do we do from here? We take these interesting corner pieces and attach them so in a corner pizza formation. And then we take this one, put it in a corner pizza formation. And from here, we need to start securing this stuff. So I think we take a big tile piece, put it next to these pieces, and then we take the orange studs, take 1, and then the next one with a hole on top, and take number 2. And then we take the orange bar and put it across. Now you see nothing but orange pieces. Wow. Look how nice that is. What do we do from here? So we take 4 black parts now. So we need the curvy parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it seems like first piece goes on as so, and then the second piece goes on so. There we go. Now they kind of do like a eye shape, I think. And then we do the same thing the other way. Sorry, not eye, but rather like a mouth shape. So we need the corner piece to be like, so here's 1, and then we need 1 more. Yep, there we go. Nice. I think that's the mouth of the pumpkin. It's the mouth of the pumpkin guy. Now we need to put his eyes on. So we take the bigger pieces, or half pieces, and we make angry eyes. Everybody knows how to make angry eyes. See? Happy, or sorry, cool pumpkin, angry pumpkin. Oh, sorry, that just looks like a confused pumpkin. Angry pumpkin. There we go, that looks really nice. And I think this piece goes on right over here. So, angry jacked pumpkin, here we go. He's out for the count. Thought shaking would get his attention, but I guess not. And then finally, we are literally on the last 2 pages here. I think there's 60 pages in here. So 1 and 2, and then, come on. I'm telling you, I hate these circle pieces. They're so complicated to put in. Not complicated, but they like, it doesn't work half the time. Now, we take 1, 2, put that on so. I'm actually gonna be back with 1 more piece because I think it looked much better. Yeah, I'm almost done.
You want a break?
No. All right, we got 2 more green pieces from my collection here. And we're gonna attach it so. 1, 2, and then you know what? We're gonna have the lighter green on the bottom here. So we're gonna put it so. And then we're gonna attach this one up here. And then finally the one it wants us to put, just like that. I think it's gonna add a little bit more detail. Now, since we're basically done, flip over the page and let's see here. We just gotta put it on top and then add the pumpkin guy. Just like so. Wait, how do you put this on top? What, did I miss a step? It goes on top, but how? Oh, I don't know why that didn't work the first time I tried. Now we have a fully built, it's like a grenade almost. It's like a pumpkin grenade. Do you like the grenade pumpkins? Do you like them? What do you think? I don't think he really cares, to be honest. Now, so we need the car facing this direction. And then this goes on just like so. How does this go on? Why isn't it going on? Come on, all right, there we go. We attached it. Now we have to fix his eye a little bit. Yep, So there we go. Now he looks more. Do I want it less or more tilted? I think like that looks good. Now from here, we have a fully built pumpkin car. I think the only thing that we're missing is Farmer Man. How does he have his hands? Let's see. So how do you put him in your... See, the spider's in the way. But I guess we just put him on like this. Come on, spider. Don't fall off the build now. Now that we're almost done, don't fall off the build. Come on. So the spider goes in here. It's kind of in the way of the Lego guy, but it is what it is, I guess. So we got it like this. Now it's looking really nice. And then from here, we have all our extra pieces that we need to figure out what we're gonna do with. So as you guys know, no pumpkin in life is perfectly shaped like this. So that being said, we're gonna add one orange piece right over here. Come on. Put it on like that. And then from there, we're gonna put this orange piece over here on the top, because no pumpkin ever is the right shape. Like, you know what I mean? And then let's see, where can we stick this black piece? I almost want to put them on. Is that going to work on the back? I don't know if that would work on the back. We don't have much space for options here, but I'm actually going to attach it over here and then attach this one just over here. So that one doesn't really make sense, but I'm just going to keep it there like that. And then we got to find the place for this piece, which I think it does fit in there. Now we could actually attach a green piece to this. So let's do like this and over here. And then we put it on just like this. And then we take, oh no, those are flat. So we're gonna take the last green piece and we're gonna attach it. So I think that's just an interesting piece to have added on. It doesn't really add anything. It adds a little bit more detail, but what kind of detail? That I don't know. Does this still shake? It does still shake. Cool. So now we just have two pieces left. Where do we want to attach them? Purple is going to go right there because it fits. And then, you know what? A brown stem on the top because it is a pumpkin, right? So we're going to have the brown stem at the top, just like so. There we go. Now we have the pumpkin car build that you guys were wanting me to make. Look at that. Actually looks really nice. So hope you guys enjoyed. What else do we really need? Pumpkins can't really review it because as you guys could tell, he's kind of sleeping. You sleeping? You're gonna be up? So he can't really give you guys a proper, what do you think? What do you think of the car? Do you like? He has no opinions, to be honest. I think he's too tired to give opinions on anything right now. But the car, it does move. It goes pretty well across the table. What do you think, Pumpkin? What do you think? Do you think it's interesting? He sees it, but he's sleeping in the box. I don't want to bother him. Now, I will see you guys in the next one. And